time to get after it with another edition of Fade or Follow.
Will you fade or will you follow?
Whose car are we going to take?
On BetMGM tonight.
All right, again, the focus tonight is potential 4,000-yard passers in the National Football League. All plus money all the time. And I've got a 5-pack of QBs. Hopefully I have enough time to get through all of these. So I'm going to throw out the player name. I'm going to throw out the associated juice. And then I'm going to ask Ryan Horvat, is he going to fade that player or is he going to follow that player to get to 4,000 yards? Let's go to the Motor City and vroom, vroom with Jared Goff. He is plus 110 to reach the 4,000-yard threshold through the air. So, knowing all that information, Horvat, are you going to fade or are you going to follow the artist formerly known as Goffle?
So 3 straight seasons thrown for 4,000 yards. I know Ben Johnson's gone, and I agree that there's going to be some regression, most likely in the touchdown category, but I don't want to fade the yards, right? Because I still have some serious concerns about the defensive side of the ball. Last year, even with Aiden Hutchinson on the field, he led the league in pressures, had 7.5 sacks before he got injured. He was going to win Defensive Player of the Year. He was the overwhelming favorite. Even with him on the field, they couldn't generate a pass rush. They had a decent draft, but on the other side of him, on the other edge, is Marcus Davenport. I don't remember the last time he played 11 games in a season. I know there's more outdoor games, tougher schedule, but they're going to be in a lot of shootouts. So I don't want to fade the under on passing yards. I would maybe go over on interceptions, under on touchdowns. But with Jared Goff, man, I would only bet the over. I think he could throw for 4,000 yards again this season, unless he gets hurt.
Yeah, I can't believe it's plus money. I thought it should be more like minus 120, minus 130. Threw for over 4,600 yards last year. Even if regression kicks in, I think it will slightly. He's going to finish well north of 4,000. So I'm with you there. Remember, he was number 5 a season ago in adjusted completion percentage, and he still has Amon-Ra St. Brown to chuck the rock to, along with some of the other dynamic weapons at his disposal. And I believe Jamison Williams, J-Mo, is in store for a breakout season, better than the 1,000 yards that he accumulated last year. Let's go to Baker. Baker, the touchdown maker, and a man that can, shotgun beers like nobody's business. Plus 115 for him to get to 4,000 yards. Remember last season, 4,500. So Horvat, you going to fade or you going to follow Mayfield without Liam Cohen calling the shots?
Yeah, third OC in 3 years. I still think Baker is going to ball out, but I don't know that I would bet him to have 4,000 yards, man, right? I really like the backfield with Bucky Irving, who we talked about earlier tonight. I think he takes that year 2 leap. You still have Rashad White and Sean Tucker. Mike Evans most likely finishes with over 1,000 yards for the 12th consecutive season, but he's getting older. Chris Godwin, we don't know when he's going to be back. I do really like Emeka Ibuka. I think he's going to have a monster rookie season. You also have Jalen McMillan and Sterling Shepard there as well. I think he throws for 3,950 or something, and you get hooked here. So I'm actually going to lean under, man.
He's got more weapons than Rambo. I mean, come on, man. I'm going to take the follow as well. He's going to get to 4,000 yards. And, you look at the advanced analytics from last year. He was number 4 in adjusted completion percentage, number 10 in total air yards, number 10 in deep ball completion percentage. Grizzard, I don't think is really a downgrade. I think it's continuity, even though it's not Liam Cohen. How much of an alteration he's going to make to the scheme? Not much. And with Ibuka I don't think he's going to skip a beat. I'm definitely going to follow Baker Mayfield. What about C.J. Stroud? Translucent offensive line, to say the least. Plus 120 for him to get to 4,000. Does he get close? Fade or follow?
This one I'll follow, man, just because I'm a little bit worried about that backfield. Joe Mixon, injured. Nick Chubb, old. Damian Pierce, not good. Nico Collins, hopefully healthy. You have Jaden Higgins now. You have Jalen Noel. Hopefully he gets some run as well. I like their weapons. Tank Dell, that injury is very unfortunate, but you still have John Mechie, who's made the most out of his opportunities. You have Dalton Schultz and Cade Stover at the tight end position. So I actually lean over, man. The only thing is that defense is going to be really good, but I worry about the running back room. So lean over on CJ.
Yeah, I do too, because I love Jaden Higgins, and I think Noel's going to have some shining moments as well. So they made the investment in the upgrades at wide receiver. So he's got a bevy of weapons around him. I think it's going to be more like his first year in league, which was 4,108 yards in 15 games. So even if he misses a couple of games, I still think he can crack this number. I know he's got a good and supportive defense. I know he was only number 35 at adjusted completion percentage last year, but as long as that offensive line can just be average, it's all we're asking, average, I think he's going to crack 4K and reach the plus 120 payout. What about Brock? Ain't he so Purdy at plus 125? Fade or follow the Niner reaching 4,000 yards?
Yeah, I am going to follow this one, man, right? I bet Purdy at 28-1 to win the MVP. 2 years ago, 4,280 yards. Last year, even in a down year where the entire team was beat up, 3,864 yards, and he missed 2 games. And you look at that schedule, the way they close out, Week 12, Panthers, Week 13, Browns, then it's Titans, Colts, Bears, Seahawks. I like Brock Purdy a lot this year. I think he throws for at least 4,000 yards.
Yeah, I know Brandon Ayuk is, slow to recover. It's going to be a while before we see him back. I think he's going to land on the PUP list. But Ricky Pearsall has been incredible in training camp. Caught another touchdown today. An inter-squad game against the Denver Broncos, the vaunted secondary of the Denver Broncos. So, yeah, Brock Purdy's going to get there. I think he's going to easily clear 4,000 yards. Plus 125, that's a gift from the gambling gods. Quickly, Josh Allen plus 130 to reach 4K. Does he do it? Fade or follow?
Oh, man, probably, but I would bet the under, actually. Like, I would take him not to throw 4,000 yards if that was offered, just because they've really changed that offense, man, right? Like, more dinking and dunking. They want to run the football. I don't really love the weapons, and they already have an injury to Khalil Shakir. I could see it again being like 3,800. So I lean under, actually, on Josh Allen coming off an MVP season.
I do, too. I think it's going to be around 3,800 to 3,900 in the end for the great Josh Allen.